Good. Just gonna reset the browser. Fucking feedback. Okay. You need to stop, and there'll be no more problem.
My ability to communicate with my subscribers. That literally is called tortious interference. When one party interferes in the affairs, the business affairs of two other parties, or the communication affairs of two other parties, being me and my subs. Guys, I think there is a lot of good news to talk about. I do want to get your reaction on this. Let me do a screen share here. Zero Hedge via WorldNet Daily. Investigative reporter John Solomon says there's a lot of activity in U.S. Attorney John Durham's criminal investigation of the Obama administration's probe of now debunked claims of Trump-Russia collusion during the 2016 election. Quote, my sources tell me there's a lot of activity. I'm seeing personally activity behind the scenes showing the Department of Justice is trying to bring those first indictments, Solomon told Lou Dobbs. Gentlemen, there's a lot going on, not the least of which Ghislaine Maxwell has been arrested. Your thoughts on any of what I've just mentioned, because we've been praying for deep state arrests. We've been begging for deep state arrests for a very long time. Maybe Ghislaine Maxwell's just the tip of the iceberg. Who wants to run with that first?
I'll go with that. And I completely agree with you. Like, what a lot of people don't understand is she is basically the domino that topples over everything. Like, she has connections and she can connect everybody that's been there, been on the plane, been on the island. She is the keystone, in my opinion. Like, she can crumble everything if she actually basically cooperates. And I think that if she did, like, I think that's why a lot of people are really sweating their you-know-what off. Because Ghislaine Maxwell, like, she could bury a lot of people right now. And
all of them, they're all tied into it, all together. And what are your guys' thoughts on the theory that when all of those pics of her were released, I think it was around a year ago, maybe a little bit less, but where she was at In-N-Out Burger and all that stuff. What are your guys' thoughts on her actually being taken in at that time? And what we're seeing now is just optics for the public. Have you guys heard that?
I honestly think she
Rena-
was actually arrested way before now, and she's just been cooperating ever since. That's my opinion.
That's entirely possible. You know, my take on that is that she's obviously an intelligence asset of the Israeli military complex, maybe the Mossad specifically. My initial take on those pictures were it was that aspect of the deep state thumbing their nose at the Department of Justice, basically saying, catch me if you can. And I didn't think they'd catch her because I thought she was being protected in Israel. You guys will notice the mainstream media was trying to convince people that she was in France, and it turned out they caught her in New Hampshire on a massive 156-acre estate that supposedly she paid $1 million in cash for. Those numbers don't add up. So really none of this adds up. Why was she in the States? Why are they saying she bought this beautiful piece of property on 156 acres in New Hampshire for $1 million? That alone leaves me scratching my head. None of it adds up, but I'm glad she's in custody because, as I've been saying, if the White Hats didn't want her to talk, if this was all just a show, she would have been whacked. She wouldn't have been arrested.
And I think you're exactly right, Sean. And I want to add to that, it's either one of two things. Either one of two scenarios. She believes she'll never be caught, or two, like maybe she's been working with them the whole time. And I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on that.
You mean working with the White Hats, the DOJ?
Yes.
I
mean, what she was arrested and she was like cooperating the whole time.
Arrested at that point that I was talking about earlier with the pictures of her in public, In-N-Out.
Well, think about it. Like, if she was on the run and she had so much to hide, why would she still be hiding in New Hampshire?
No, absolutely. Yes, exactly. And we already know about her family ties to Mossad. So if she wanted to be hidden, she'd be hidden. If she had a way to be hidden, she would be. So that tells me everything that I need to know. They knew her whereabouts. They got her when they could. And she didn't go anywhere. And that's obvious because they have her right now.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's possible. You know, to my thinking at first, I was thinking, well, she probably couldn't get out of the country given passport issues, airport lockdown issues, facial recognition, etc. Although really the truth is she could escape on a private jet very easily. So you guys are right. Maybe she has been in custody and working with these people all along, but the bottom line is she's in custody now and she holds the keys to the castle regarding Wiener's laptop and all of the sex trafficking of children. She knows what went on that island. Have you guys noticed now the mainstream media is trying to convince people that the only reason Bill Clinton ever stepped foot on Epstein Island, Little St. James, is because he was having an affair with Ghislaine, an adult?
Yes.
How preposterous.
Of course. Well, they're trying to, that's what they do. They're trying to get ahead of the narrative. They already know where this is going to shift towards, what it's going to head to, and they're trying to get ahead of the narrative. So at this point, they're desperate. They will try to play that game of, don't look here, look over there. They're going to do that constantly, trying to keep what the reality of the situation is out of the public eye. And you see all the people shilling and trolling on Twitter talking about, oh, but here's this picture of, Trump with Epstein and this and that, and that's literally all they have. So the narrative shift, that's literally all they have when the evidence and the facts are against them.
Do you guys believe, as I do, that right now there is literally panic in D.C. because of what's going on with the Barr Durham investigation? People like Brennan, people like Clapper, panic in D.C. because of that reason, but also because Ghislaine Maxwell is now in custody. And we'll have to circle back for those who don't know, but I think most of our listeners do, a little place called Comet Ping Pong in Washington, D.C. People who could be exposed by the truths that Ghislaine Maxwell holds. People like John Podesta, Tony Podesta, Hillary Clinton. What was on Wiener's laptop? NYPD detectives. I think 9 of the 11 that saw video on that laptop are now dead, by the way, gentlemen. But yes. NYPD detectives saw video of children being harmed to the degree that it made grown men, grizzled NYPD vets cry. So I have to believe that there is actually panic in DC right now because of all that is going on.
Absolutely. And what I got to say to that is what you're
Bruce,
seeing
I
right
got the
now
invite.
in
No.
modern day, all these false flags, all these terrorist organizations, and all this stuff that's happening, it's not by accident. It's all planned. It's all a distraction. Like, you're not seeing this by accident. Like, it's literally because, okay, well, if you do this, you take away from the actual situation of what's going on in DC. Anybody that like actually is paying attention to this can realize that. If you don't, at this point, I don't know what to tell you. But all of these false flags, they're all planned. Everything is planned, and a lot of people don't understand that. Severe, you got a word on that?
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. And we know
No,
this.
leave me
We
alone.
trace, false flags all the way back to every single one of these events that you see are staged. None of this stuff happens organically. This is all done ahead of time. The only difference is now we have guys on our side that know what their plans are and are ready to step ahead of them.
It's still fucking
So
standing here? Why?
everything that
How do I
you're
fix this? I
watching
don't want this
unfold
shit.
right now
Damn
in
it.
real time has to be done this way. There's
What
no
happens if I
other way
teleport
that
back?
it can't be done. When Q says that people need to see it, to understand it, to believe it, you can tell people whatever you want until you're purple in the face. It's not going to sway their opinion if they're hell-bent on having a worldview on something. But if they see it with their own eyes and they live through it, they experience it, and they internalize it and then further analyze it afterwards, so like, wow, what am I really looking at? How can I be a Democrat right now when these people, these are not the Democrats that my parents were, that my grandparents were. These are a branch of, literally, it's become a weaponized arm of a very small group of people that are looking to gain ultimate power. And we know who they are. We know about Clinton. We know about Obama. We know about Clapper and Brennan, everyone that you were just talking about that is panicking in DC right now, and with good reason. These people committed unspeakable acts, and just in terms of what they've done politically, the crimes that they've committed that are what normies even are hearing about is bad enough. But what we know they're doing behind the scenes is a million times worse, and it has to unfold this way. You can't just splash people with all this stuff that we know in one shot. Everything I've been listening to Sean report on for just like you, better part of 10 years now. We know that this has been going on for a long time. This isn't something that is just happening right now. This is something that we have taken in over a long period of time. So it's a lot easier when you go little by little by little and start to put the picture together. People that are totally blind to this, you hit them with that whole map of what we know, the research that we've done and taken the time to look into, it breaks them. And that's what we're talking about. And you have that 4 to 6% that no matter what they see, no matter what they hear, it can happen right in front of their face. They're not going to change. They're not going to break. They're going to see things the way they see them right now. A million years from now, it's just the way it is. But the rest of the people that think that they identify with, the good guys, the Democrats, they are starting to see how evil and corrupt the party has become and what they actually stand for. And the silent majority is real. They're going to see when it comes time to vote. There's going to be groups of people that come out that have probably never voted that will now and say, I can't allow this to happen to my country. They can't voice it publicly because they'll lose their jobs, they'll get beaten in the streets, they'll suffer serious consequences. But when it's them and then in that voting booth that no one to watch them and they get to make that choice on their own, we're going to see what happens in 2020 at the end of this year. It's going to be crazy.
I got your Twilight
Guys, I
Ember
want your
already.
opinion
Amazing.
on something in a second. I'm going to show you a tweet that came up in my feed. But first, I want people to understand. I have posted at the Phaser, and I have mentioned in recent videos and interviews, a very powerful video from Bards of War called A Letter from General Flynn, Saving a Nation That Was Already Lost. An extremely important video. Bards of War is a very measured, very intelligent, veteran of the armed forces. He knows what he's talking about, and he is very much a Q guy. So let me just do a screen share here and show you guys this from No More News. I have no problem with this person. I've had him on my show before. I just don't understand why people want to be so divisive about this stuff. He writes, have any of the QAnon believers apologized for spreading insane BS yet? Addis GT report. And then, I wonder if that's Devin Stack. Philosopher Dr. Stack weighs in saying, but wait, I thought patriots were in charge. Trust the plan. Where we see, they love to make fun of all this stuff, and I'd like to say for the record, number one, I'm not a 24/7 Q channel. Now, there are channels out there like X22, more power to them, but I just want your opinion on this, gents, because it was General Flynn, who I just mentioned in the Bards of War video, which I will link below. Everybody should watch it. General Flynn just took the oath with his family, put it on Twitter, and at the end he said, where we go one, we go all, which is a nod to Q. So am I insane for covering Q from time to time? I don't do it 24/7. It's not the sole focus of my channel. But I really take offense to people like No More News and Stack trying to make fun of the Q movement when so clearly there is a battle between good and evil forces on this planet, and the evil forces have never been more apparent to even the sheeple.
100%, man. 100%. Spot on.
I would love to speak on that, Sean.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, first thing I can say is, okay, Sean, it was what, a couple weeks back, you got hammered simply for questioning the plan, right?
Yes, I got hit hard for being on Red Pill 78 and some other channels saying I don't blindly trust any plan. So let's talk about that. What is the current plan? Because I was very upset about the Fed printing trillions and trillions of dollars, more bailouts for the bank, nothing for the people. I think it's fair to have that conversation, but you're right, I got hammered for it.
Here's what I want to say about that is a lot of patriots need to understand the truth movement existed before the Q movement. A lot of people don't understand that. Okay, now we're all in this for the truth and to awaken others and help others waken up. That's all we're in it for. And to attack somebody, block people, call them out, you know, that's not what this is about. If you're doing that, you're not a patriot. I'm sorry. But it's, to me, it's okay to ask questions because you know what I do? I'm like you, Sean. I've learned from you that I've been questioning everything since day one. That's what I've done. It's okay to question things because you know what? When you're in the truth movement long enough, you understand that you have to question everything to actually strengthen yourself to become a better truther. And a lot of people don't get that. And I see a lot of people in this movement that they're creating cliques and it's like, okay, well, I'm first, I'm in this clique, so if you dare to oppose my opinion or anything about Q, it's like, well, no, you're not part of the clique, so we're going to cast you out. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the truth. And I'm going to question everything like I have since day one. If Q says, yes, we have been to the moon, or yes, JFK Jr. is dead, that's fine. If that's 100% true, okay. But I'm still going to research it myself. No one is going to stop me from that. I'm going to do it, and you can't stop. And that's what a lot of people really don't get. It's like, it's all about the truth. And when I do that, I catch a lot of slack, just like you, Sean. And I'm not saying that questioning anything is going to make you, it doesn't make you a shield. It doesn't make you a bad guy. It doesn't make you a traitor. It just means you owe yourself a diligence of seeking the truth. Now, what is it when it comes to the truth? It's called searching the truth, not being told it. You're searching the truth. You cannot be told, you have to learn. And like I said, a lot of people don't get that. Now, if Q said, okay, JFK Jr. ain't alive, or okay, fine.
That one I agree with. I don't agree with the we landed on the moon. As an aside, I actually agree with that. JFK Jr. being alive, I don't buy it. We landed on the moon, I don't buy it. So again, I don't agree with everything Q says either, you know? But the point is, here's the point I just want to make. As it relates to those who criticize any of us that have followed Q, what we have been trying to say is that, yes, we understand that Zionism is one of the chief problems we face on this planet. I talk about these things constantly. I've talked about them. I've done entire videos about the Rothschilds. But what I'm not willing to do is throw out the baby with the bathwater when we finally have a president who seems to want to put the Constitution and the Bill of Rights first. He cares about the Second Amendment. He's encouraging people to go out and buy guns. Do you think the deep state wants people in this country to own guns? Guys, that's another point made in that Bards of War video. A former vet. He says, do you think for 1 minute, if this president was part of the deep state, he would encourage people to go out and buy guns? No, they'd be disarming the people. So I'm just so tired of people throwing out the baby with the bathwater. You either have to be all in on Q 100% or all out on Q 100% and only focus on Israel and Zionism. Forgive me for ranting. Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein probably have video of Ehud Barak, former Prime Minister of Israel. This thing goes right to the very top. So why throw this all out? Why throw out the baby with the bathwater? That's what frustrates me. And I think that's your point, Punisher.
Well, that's what I wanted to get to is, like, I just want to say real quick, like, people need to stop attacking other patriots. We're here for the truth. We're here to unite. We're not here to block each other and call each other out, like, all over social media. That's not what this movement is about. And if you're doing that, you're really not part of this movement.
I agree with both of you guys. Literally, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, you're articulating all of the things that I'm already thinking. It's crazy. And what's even crazier is I talk to a lot of people, through Twitter, through people interacting with me on my YouTube videos, people reaching out, thanking me for what I do first off, but then we get into a discussion of there are a lot of people out there that think the way that we do, I promise you. And they might, again, it's another silent majority inside of a silent majority, if that makes any sense to you guys. There are a lot of us that question a lot of what's going on, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to do. Q, even, when people want to take it to that level, even in Q posts, it says this info is necessary, right? So if you're being steered one way, that doesn't mean that that's the direction you're necessarily supposed to go. It means you're supposed to look into that and make your own decision. So I'm with you 100% on what you were saying, Sean. I agree. The whole JFK thing, the Junior, I don't buy it. But, landing on the moon, him saying that he did, no, I don't agree. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not afraid to say that. Like, it's a ton of info out there for people who want to look into it to disprove that. But that aside, you're supposed to question everything. That's what we're here for. We are here for the truth. We're not here for cliquey, little popular groups of people that are trying to, capitalize some kind of fame off of a movement that we see beyond that.
Oh, is she immune to burning? Oh, that sucks.
We see it for trying to wake people up to the evils that really do exist out there, and to not be in despair, because there are good people that are fighting against it actively. There are good people in positions of power that are fighting against that evil with the same vigor that it attacks us with. So we are a silent majority, absolutely. And on that second level of being a silent majority of people that are questioning a lot of what's going on and doing their due diligence and doing research and looking into it, this isn't blind. You're not supposed to blindly believe anything that you're told. I don't care who the source is. I don't care if it's you. I don't care if it's POTUS. I don't care. It doesn't matter. No, it is not only your right, but it is your duty to do your own research and look into what you're being told. That is what we are all here for. We're not here for division. We're not here for, little cliquey subcategories of people. We are all in this together. And if you really truly believe in what she was bringing to the table, then you know that. You don't have to be told that. We are in it together.
I don't have any tough buffs.
Division is the absolute last thing that we need right now. And when I see it happening, I really try to play cool across the board with everybody, because I'm just that type of person. I'm here for the movement. I'm not here for myself. I'm not here for any ulterior motive. I'm here to help my fellow patriots wake people up and turn this tide of evil against them. That's, I think I can safely say both you guys are here for the same reason. So when you get attacked for just questioning things, that is not what this movement is supposed to be about. That damn sure is not what I see it as, and that's not the way that I conduct myself. Even if I'm bringing something to the table and someone wants to question what I'm saying, good, that's what you're supposed to do. Look into it. If I'm wrong, then you tell me how I am. And if I'm right, now you have verified it for yourself. You're not just being the sheep that's eating what you're given. It's part of the process of why Q is incredible, and that whole part of this movement is something that has a ton of power, because you're not being told anything. It's Socratic method. If anything, there are questions that are being posed to you. Why did this happen? Why was this person in this place at this time? Think deeper into it. It goes beyond the surface. There are reasons that people are at certain places, that things happen at certain times. So it's not a cult. Cult members tell you what to do. They make you react a certain way. You have to stand in lockstep. That's not what this is. This is question everything. And when we're doing that, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, and we can quantify that too. So, but just real quickly, what's ironic is I post
excellent.
a lot from No More News on my site, thephaser.com.
Damn, you got fast.
Just recently posted a video. He did a great job tearing apart these Antifa people and the Black Lives Matter people that are basically shitting on the Constitution and literally saying they hate America, down with America. Young people, white young females, just complete idiots that have no idea the shit show that we are in for if we lose our Bill of Rights and the Constitution and usher in Marxism, which is what the Democrats want. So it just pains me
that didn't
for
last long.
anyone to ask me to apologize for talking about Q and calling it insane BS. I don't know how you can say everything coming from Q has been insane BS. It's just disingenuous, and I just really have a problem with it because it's infighting and it just doesn't need to happen. Because if we go back to Q post 4578, this is said, this image here you guys see, this is said to be video surveillance, video feeds from Epstein's Island. Now, I don't know how to vet that out. I don't know how to prove that that's true or untrue. Maybe one of you guys can. If that's the case, please weigh in. But the point I wanted to make is that if Epstein Island and the penthouse in Manhattan, if that whole thing with Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein is a Mossad operation to ensnare and blackmail powerful people, then I think the same thing can be said about Comet Ping Pong. James Alefantis and what was going on there in Washington, D.C. James Alefantis, formerly the boyfriend or husband or whatever of David Brock, all linking back to the DNC. I would make the argument that that whole Comet Ping Pong thing is also an intelligence operation. So that's the point about all of this stuff. We are routing out hardcore pedophiles and deep state criminals right now in real time. We've been doing this for the past few years. And guys, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, nobody was talking about child sex trafficking. Nobody was talking about the plague of pedophilia. I mean, very few people. We talk about Jimmy Savile and these bigger issues, the Hampstead cover-up. Absolutely. But did we realize it was systemic evil within our own country? Then Steve Scalise. Thank God Trump gets elected. Then Steve Scalise makes a PSA about the plight of child and human trafficking happening in every major city in this country. And then Trump starts to go after pedophiles. Are we not supposed to support
so many
that?
misses.
Are we supposed to only spend 24 hours a day criticizing Zionism and Israel? Yes, Zionism's a problem. There's good news to talk about as well.
Oh, 1,000,000%. I absolutely agree. There's a ton of good news to talk about, and what you just touched on proves it. We weren't thinking about this stuff 7, 8 years ago. You're absolutely right. But now it's almost at the level where normies are even catching on to how huge this actually is. People that are not particularly political or into Q or into anything like that. But it's becoming such a huge thing, and it's being talked about so frequently now that it has spread wide across a very large part of the population. And that's part of the Great Awakening also, is people have to take it in at that level. They start to see things, and it becomes more clear. So that when you have the systemic issue that we're talking about, how deeply ingrained throughout the country it is, not even just the country, throughout the planet, it is the number one issue. So you
Yes.
can't just hit people with, everybody that you like, all your actors, all your movie stars, all your favorite music artists, all of the people that you look up to and idolize and worship are these evil people. It breaks them. So just seeing, what Trump has done, and that was within, I believe that was his first executive order, no?
I think it was.
It was to end exactly what we're talking about right now. It was about sex trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking. He's been on it since day one, because he
Kirk went down
realizes at the
fast.
end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's the ultimate evil that's happening right now, and that's what we're fighting against.
Well, I would just say this too, as it relates to President Trump and the deep state. My God, if people can't understand what this president is up against, I mean, are you kidding me? He really summed it up today. Let me just read this. We have a totally corrupt previous administration, including a president and vice president who spied on my campaign and got caught, and nothing happens to them. This crime was taking place even before my election. Everyone knows it, and yet all are frozen stiff with fear. This man has had the deep state coming after him since before day one, since before he was elected. Are we not to stand with this man? Because what's the alternative? Are we supposed to stand with Joe Biden, who's obviously committed hardcore crimes in the Ukraine and probably is a pedophile himself? I just don't understand. They're asking us to choose what? To stand down? Because that's the choice. If we don't stand with this president, the choice is to stand down or vote for Biden. I'm at a loss. I really am. I just don't understand it.
Here's the thing: if we don't get Trump in in a second term, we're done for. That's pretty much all there is to say about it. Because if we don't get Trump in, we're going to be in re-education camps. We're going to get slaughtered if we don't abide by the narrative of whatever they have going on at that time.
When you say re-education camps, that's not hyperbole. I mean, the Weather Underground, these people, Bill Ayers, they espoused these ideas before they ever had power. Now many of them are in power. In that Bards of War video, he makes it very clear. The plan was Hillary Clinton in cleanup, a 4-year cleanup operation, because the nation had already been lost. So the video is so important, because how do you save a nation that's already been lost? That's what's going on here. We and the White Hats and President Trump, Q, if you're to buy the Q stuff, the plan is to try to save the republic, to try to save a nation that had already been lost.
And if we don't win this time, we never will.
All right. Well, I've ranted enough. It just really troubles me to see infighting and finger pointing. It's as though you haven't done enough because you talk about Q, or you haven't done enough because you only talk about Q, or you haven't done enough because you don't point your finger at Israel and Zionism enough. I mean, it's like you can't please everybody all of the time. That much is clear.
No, you can't. Let me tell you this right now. You're not going to please everybody. You got Q people out there. You got patriots. You got so many different of us, I guess, organizations, I guess you could call it. But we're all in different organizations, but we're all for the same motive. We're all towards truth. We're all towards waking people up and bringing the Great Awakening. But what a lot of these Q people don't understand, and even though I'm in the Q movement, so forgive me for saying that, is you don't attack another patriot because you have a disagreement. You don't do that. You have you have a comfortable conversation. You don't attack someone and block them and call them out on Twitter. That's not how you handle things. And a lot of people don't understand that. And like, I see that happening so much on Twitter. And it's like, no, that's not how things are handled. That's not what Q or POTUS wanted us to do.
Yeah, one thing I just want to touch on is what Sean was saying about how all these subdivisions, where if all your eggs are not in this one basket, then your voice doesn't count, your opinion doesn't matter. Either you're all in on this topic or this topic or this topic. The people that really get it understand that, yeah, it's all of these topics. You don't put all your eggs in that one basket. You spread them out evenly, and you realize that all those different views, all those points of view together form the bigger picture of what we're dealing with. So is Zionism a problem? Is this a problem? Yes. Whatever people are into, whatever their niche is that a problem that they're bringing to the table? Yes, absolutely. But that does not exclude the voices that are speaking about other things simultaneously. These things don't have to be conflicting. They're not conflicting. They're all actually pieces of a puzzle that come together to put the entire picture together. So I don't understand why people don't see that for what it is. When people are dividing, I feel like it's being done purposely. That's not organically. That's not somebody not realizing, oh, just because I think this and you think that doesn't mean one is wrong and the other is right. You could both be right. You're just focusing on different things. And when you focus on all of those things, respectively, that's when you get the big picture of what's actually going on. So I don't know why more people are not doing that. People that put out videos questioning Q, those videos need to be out there. People that put videos out there that promote Q and follow Q, those videos need to be out there. People that are all about, Israel and this and that, those videos need to be out there. It's good to get all these different points of view and then form your own conclusion. That's why we're all here.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, people have to choose to wake up on their own. You can't wake up your friends and family any easier than I can, or your colleagues at work. They all have to choose to wake up. So whether they wake up because of BLM and Antifa burning down cities, or because they wake up because they learn about child sex trafficking and the reality of it with Jeffrey Epstein and now Ghislaine Maxwell, these are all important red pills. And at the end of the day, our job in the truth media, the alternative news media, is to red pill people so they finally wake up. And that's what's happening. We're having a great deal of success. I mean,
My
do you
game
think
just
it's a
randomly crashed.
coincidence that YouTube changed their algorithms to stop recommending our videos and our points of view because we were losing? No, they're panicked because we're winning. We're winning in the public, the town square, the biggest town square in the world, Google, YouTube. Followed by what? Facebook, Twitter. I'm over on Parler now. I'm on BitChute. We're just trying to get the truth out because we all know, and President Trump is right, the enemy is the mainstream media. Gentlemen?
Absolutely.
They are absolutely the number one enemy. They are the portal that these people go through to become indoctrinated and hate their own country and hate their president and hate anything that stands for good. And all they promote is evil, evil, evil. It shows how powerful of a tool it is. It really is mind control on a massive scale.
Yeah, and here's the thing. We'll just round out the conversation here with just a couple more thoughts. So, for me personally, the Great Awakening started with 9/11, Building 7. We can talk about Zionism, or we can talk about who owned the World Trade Center complex. Who took the lease, the 100-year lease, and had the buildings insured, double indemnity against acts of terror, and walked away with billions of dollars. Larry Silvers. Follow the money. It's all Israel. It's many, many Jewish people involved. Does that mean all Jewish people are bad? Hell no. Does it mean there's a lot of crooked people that happen to be Jewish or hide behind that religion? Yes. Are many of them Zionists? Yes. Have I been talking about it for more than a decade? Yes. What woke me up? 9/11. World Trade Center 7. The BBC reporting about the collapse of that building 20 minutes before it collapsed. Absolute impossibility. So I've been over the target for a very long time, as you guys have. as has Adam Green and so many other people. We need to stand together and stop being divided over this crap, guys. That's the bottom line. We need to stand together as Americans, as patriots, and try to take this thing back because we are in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Thought I had one of these.
Sorry, can you say something to that? I see a lot of patriots like attacking other patriots because difference of opinion, and that's what really gets to me. Is like all I can say is
don't
just
have any
stop.
images.
Like all of us, like all we have to gain is just to work together to get through this. Now the enemy, they are all working together in perfect synchronicity, and like no one is opposing them. So we shouldn't be fighting each other because we have enough enemies as it is of our own.
Yeah, that's right. Our enemy is a well-oiled machine that has been doing a very good job gutting this economy, gutting our manufacturing, gutting the nation, gutting our schools and the education system. You know, I've mentioned the Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion. Go read that document. You know, they call it a hoax, they call it a fake, the mainstream media does, but read it. It's exactly the plan that they've implemented over the past 100 or more years. They've gutted this country, and we now have a chance, a fighting chance, a last gasp to take this thing back. And I'm going to die on my feet trying. Gentlemen, I'll give you each the final word, and I want to thank you so much for your time.
Oh, damn straight, man. You said it perfectly just now. You know, I couldn't have said it any better myself, truly. We have enough to deal with. There's enough on our plate. We're just trying to and shout out to Bards of War. That video really is incredible. If you guys haven't seen it out there, I'm sure Sean will drop the link, but very, very good video. But when you understand that we were already done for, we were already finished, this battle was over. And we have one last chance to actually reverse that tide and make it happen for us, for ourselves, for our future, for our children, our grandchildren. You realize just how special this really is. This moment in time will never be repeated. This is a very, very critical, this is the crux of the battle between good and evil. And I hope, you know, I actually just posted about that this morning, that if people out there don't see that that's what this is, that this is spiritual, this goes beyond the realm of the physical realm, this really is next level. And if you don't see that by now, at this point in time, with everything that's happening, it's already worked on you. They've already gotten you. And you need to wake up. People need to wake up to the reality of what we're facing, what we're up against, just how little support President Trump actually has on his side from people in power that could really make things happen. This man is fighting against unimaginable odds, and he's winning. He's winning. We have to make sure that he wins again and gives us that last chance to undo what they already did behind the scenes, because it truly is now or never. And Sean, I just want to thank you for having me. It's an honor. Punisher, my brother, great to be on with you, man. We need to, you know, make this happen again, man. I had a great time being here. Everybody out there listening, please feel free to check out my music, severanon.bandcamp.com. I just released an album about a month ago called Dark to Light, 10 brand new tracks, all MAGA, Q kind of music, stuff that is made for patriots and that I hope you guys out there enjoy. So again, Sean, thank you for having me, and Punisher, let's go.
Yeah, and Severe, by the way, send me the link to that, and I will, and I'll provide a link below this video to your music, to Dark to Light, okay?
Yes, sir, absolutely, thank you.
All right, thank you so much for your time. And Punisher, man, last word from you. Thanks for your time today.
All I gotta say is, Sean, is I'm honored to be on your show. I really am. I followed you for a long time.
I'm honored to have you guys. I'm honored to have friends. Look, so many of us feel isolated. Many of us with families feel isolated. There's husbands and wives that have gotten divorced over this stuff because the husband takes a red pill and the wife won't, or vice versa. So
yes,
finding the truth and going down the rabbit hole is very isolating. So no, the pleasure's all mine to have you, two friends, two patriots on to have this discussion with. So thank you.
Funny, because I learned about Pizzagate and 9/11 and the Illuminati and all that way before Q ever came along because of you. and I appreciate that. I really. And what I want to say to people is just stop and think. You know, the truth movement existed before Q. I've been in this a long time. So is Sean. So is Severe. Like we've been in this for a while. And don't sit there and think that you can be considered a shill or a troll or a traitor just because you question something. When you question something, that just means you're trying to find out the best interest for your country. And that's what we've done. It's not any way being a traitor or a shill. It's just, okay, well, we actually question things,
Oh,
and
some bird just ran into my
you know
window
what?
again.
Some things may not pan out.
Banana
Like,
crystals.
okay, well, Donald Trump, for example, he plays into CV19, and he goes along with the ventilators and all this and that. Okay, it's okay to question that. It doesn't make you a shill or a traitor. It just means you're worried about your country. It does not make you a bad person. So if you question things, you're not a bad person. You're not a shill or a traitor in any type whatsoever. And that's the point that I want to get to everybody. But other than that, Sean, like, I'm just honored to be on your show. Like, oh my God.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Can you tell people how they can find you?
No.
Just anywhere, any social media that you want to shout out?
I'm on Twitter at PunishThem1776, and I got a website. Other than that, that's about all I got so far.
Okay, Punish Dem, D-E-M, guys, not Punish Them. Get Punish Dem 1776. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll just round this out by saying again, I have no ill will towards anybody. I just don't like that ticky-tacky kind of gotcha stuff on Twitter with people to whom you've been friendly or have had friendly relations in the past. It's just so unnecessary. And again, I will just say, if Q is nonsense and I owe an apology to anybody for anything, then I guess so does General Flynn, who just concluded his oath on Twitter with "where we go one, we go all." And none of us was using that phrase prior to Q. Guys, our guests have been The Punisher and Severe Anon, the new album Dark Delight. I'll link it below. Severe, thank you so much, man.
Thank you again for having me, man. Had a great time, and thank you everybody out there for listening.
Yeah, thank you. Punisher, thanks, man.
Thank you, Sean.
All right. And guys, for those who are still with us here, one of these guests said it and got it right earlier in the call. It is spiritual warfare, right? We feel alone and isolated because many of us around us don't realize it's spiritual warfare, and they don't realize that the battle between good and evil is not just in physical form on this planet. It is very much in the spiritual realm. And friends, thank you so much for tuning in. A shout out to my patrons for helping us stay in the fight for truth and real news. And guys, for real news, please visit us directly. Bypass YouTube's algorithms to find my latest 3 videos, always at the very top of sgtreport.com, where you will also find the real news of the day 24/7, the antidote to corporate propaganda. God bless, guys. Bye-bye.
I assure the American public that General Flynn is ready for battle. And this is what the deep state fears.
I went the wrong way. Whoops. If I'm here, I might as well go grab the waters. So leveled up, yay. Munch, munch. Did you just eat those fish we killed? What? Munch, munch. The seagull and sandwiches. Why? Because she eats food? Don't spy on me like that. Okay. That's interesting. Don't get those text boxes on refrain mode or on normal mode. Okay, that's also added a few minutes to my game time. So I'm like half an hour behind optimal. New force. Yay! 19, okay. What? Someone else has a new force. What? How many people leveled up? Guard wall. Yeah, that's fine. Any others? No, okay, good. There's a new quest there. We'll see. Just arena. Do you still want the same thing? No, I'm not gonna get those. Oh. Oh, they're on the... Actually, I think I need more items. No, I know I need more items.
How are you doing?
I don't think I need more of those. Actually, yes, I do. I do want one more. Oh, Mongash, yay.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Oops.
See you tomorrow. I see.
Hey, not all at once now.
Gotcha. Found you. Found you.
Hey, not all at once now.
Mastery, gimme, 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 gimme. Get that egg, get that egg. I think the egg is gone. Yeah, the egg is gone.
It's over. I shall be a true demon.
Stole a ghost choker. Stole some other egg fragment. Excel level up, learn new force. Woo! Kirika level up, learn new force. How come I'm getting so many levels? What is this? Agnum leveled up. Everyone leveled up? Didn't see how much XP I got. So then, what's their status right now? 1,000, 1,000. Oh, wow. Agnum leveled up and he only needs 100 more XP to level up again? Are you serious? This is insanity. All right. LOL, burning. LOL, dying, you're dying. LOL. Come on. What am I doing? And broken. Eggman, come on. What are you doing? Standing around for nothing. I don't even need the rest of this to destroy this now. Don't kill Excella, don't kill Excella, don't kill Excella. Oh, that heal was just in time. Alright, I forgot to look at what our level was. Everyone leveled up. Everyone leveled up again. Tuning's ranked up. Kirika leveled up.
Yuma, were you...
Okay.
My mama, welcome back. Get some rest.
Oh, that was the wrong thing I went to. Raining! Now it's the right thing I went to. Getting pretty close now. Castle, right? No, we go straight to the ruins.
All good. Take your pick. This one, thanks.
None of those are useful.
Take your pick. Have a nice day. will see justice done. Come. Enemy approaching. Oop, they found us. I shall fight.
This ought to do the trick. One down.
I always do my best.
Nope, still nothing that I needed.
Hey.
Tree
all at
drop.
once now. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Hey, not all at once now.
That was close. What the? Holy shit. I tried to walk backwards and that made me go forwards.
One down. Like that. Blast off. All right.
This is it! Heavens have mercy. You up?
Got it.
Oop, they found us! Enemy approaching.
Need some octopots and some enduring flames.
Got it. Yeah.
There is no way over these tree roots, right? Yeah, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
How are you?
Excuse me.
Watch out, everyone! I'll teach you this is it!
Blast off. Winning with style. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, they weren't on attack, that's why. Octopus pot?
Yeah.
nope, not what I need.
One down.
We have prevailed.
One enduring fire. I need 4 of them. Remember this time. There's an octopusy over there, but it's too far away.
Oop, they found us. Come. Here we go.
Oh no! Rip.
You've done well. I've done it! Yay!
One more enduring fire.
Hey, not all at once now.
Oop, they found us. To me. How about this?
Like that?
Here comes the big
Don't worry about it.
Strike! Heavens have mercy. We do have prevailed.
Octopus bot, excellent.
Good. Okay, let's go.
Sailor's tuning ranked up. Right, I forgot to look at their stats. Now I don't know what they're 2,000, 900, 1,500.
Oop, they found us. This weather is invigorating. Let's try this. Be careful. Treat your wounds.
Where did Excella go? Oh, there you go. Spirit over back here.
One down.
And so it ends.
No enduring fire.
Come.
I'll take you out on.
Now charge! Oh, yeah, we did!
No octopus pot.
Come. Enemy approaching. Watch out, everyone!
Like that?
Get ready! Now charge! Now charge! By Mother Nature! Treat your wounds. Be gone.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Heavens have mercy. This is it! Yay!
Luring candeliers, no more. I need more flames. Come on.
Found us. Come. On guard.
Apple egg. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, that died fast. damage. Nice. Octopus pot. Rustle apple. Ooh. Come on now. Just 2 more enduring fires.
Hey, not all at once now.
That wasn't even anywhere close to touching him. How did you kill him with that? Enduring fire, hello? I need them.
Hey, not all at once now. Okay, showtime.
Luring candelier. Luring candelier. Imp wing. Enduring fire. What the fuck? No enduring fires. Come on. Oh, this is adding so much unnecessary time. Just give me my egg and flame boom boom.
Once now.
Oh, that's useful. That's really fucking useful, Excella, over there. Okay, the rest came. As soon as I switched to her. No. Well. And then I get 3 enduring fires. Well, aren't I happy about that? I'm sorry, what? Did you see that? What happened to that lizard? Holy shit, 1,000 damage? Way to go, Eggman. Too bad you didn't use that at the beginning of the fight, where they actually have 1,000 health to use on it. Octopusy. Crush. No items. Do you get a level though? 600, 200. 200 for another level. I think I'll go get another level then.
Hey, not all at once now.
Oop, they found us. I shall fight.
Here goes!
Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Come on, man.
Oop, they found us. Come.
Okay. Showtime. Try and block this. All right. Here try and block this. All right.
Oh no, Rena still didn't level up.
Found you.
I can take these though.
Found you. Gotcha. Oop, they found us. I shall be your opponent. Prepare yourself. You cannot escape. That takes care of
Saw
it.
that coming.
Whew.
It's over.
There we go. Official.
Found you. Found you. Enemy approaching.
I am now fully set. No.
Woohoo! Yes.
Ooh, that's good.
All right.
That. Wind attacks. Who has wind attacks? No. Wait a second. Ah, I keep forgetting I need the fucking bird feathers. I gotta go back. And the other one. Block poison. Poison arrow, insect fluid, shell pollen. Well, I have to get her poison arrow, so I gotta kill more insects. Oh no, I can't. I can't block confusion? Why can't I make block confusion yet? I guess I only get to make that after.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Excellent. Okay, so I gotta make one more quick run back to here, then I'll be fully ready.
Good night. I wish you pleasant dreams.
Well, I guess I'm gonna do that now, because I got...
What?
Save, 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 save. Get my muscle up with the Kirika again.
Yes. What is it?
What?
Welcome.
How's it going?
Just gonna make sure I'm not missing.
Wow.
Oh, I did forget to go to get the fucking thing. Shit.
Welcome.
I would have been good to have this before. These are all not new. What are you talking about? I want that for her, though. That's terrible. That's fine. MP recovery from normal attacks.
How about this?
That is what I will switch that to. Yes.
How about
There we go. Earth element, baby. Sure.
How about this?
For the extra slot. Oh yeah, I'm not using him though.
What did you have in mind?
Dark, Earth, Sea, Earth. I think we'll go with this one.
How about this? What did
Oh,
you have in
and
mind?
so dark, shining. Okay, good.
Come back anytime.
Fungus half a giant weapon, yes. Did I summon one more?
All right.
Still here, pumpkin. LOL. Examine it, come on. Am I getting hungry already? Again? Can't even play this game for an hour.
I would have.
Ah!
Just a pinch of. Oops.
Okay, bird feather. What's my party looking like? Fine. No, dodge. Chickens. Oh, he's running away. Oh. Run towards me so I can kill you. Nope. Fucking piece of shit chicken. This sucks. Sharp beak. Where'd the other chicken go? Cheeky cheeky! Come for you, piece of shit. I still have my luck equipped to everyone, right? I should. Sharp beak. Mana, luck, yeah. Oh, we don't need that right now, we're full gauge. Oh yeah, you can't stack those either. Any more chickens? There are no chickens over here. Shells. Shell pollen, that's what I need. I need insectoid and shell pollen. Well, that's interesting. Ow. Bitch. Right, which means I need to run the other way first as well. No shell pollen. Large shell. Jesus, that goblin thing. No shell pollen. Large shell. Do I need their model to actually have their flowers open in order to get shell pollen when I steal it? Hard shell. Nope. Not what I need. Big petal. Also not what I need. Manticore, life paper. bird feather, red bird feather.
Hey, not all at once now.
Bird flame. No items. Shark beak.
Enemy approaching.
Hey, not all at once now.
I shall be your
Large shell. Goblin. Shell pollen?
This is it.
That's about what I figured.
Big petal.
Hey, not all at once
Large shell. Large shell. Sure has a lot of large shells. Not anything I need though. Still no shell pollen. What is this?
Hey, not all at once
You must
now.
save me. Oh. There! One shell pollen. Holy shit, finally.
Winning with style.
2 shell pollens, okay. Tuning ranked up, tuning ranked up. That's good too then. Tuning ranking up. Just need 1 red bird feather now. And then insect file, which can be super easy to get. Yes! Finally. Definitely did not need to take that long. I believe I need 2 insect
Hey, not all at once
oils
now.
or whatever it is.
Come. I shall fight.
Like that?
If I can get one more fungus hypha, that'd be cool too.
Hey, not all at once now. Okay, showtime.
There it is. The hypha.
That's about what I figured.
Fungus spores.
Enemy approaching.
Thought there was another. There was another bug here. Guess not.
I'll take you all on.
Glorious victory.
Insect fluid. That's what it was. And that's 2 of them. So I think I'm done.
Enemy approaching.
It's over.
Tested eyes.
Enemy approaching.
Zoom. 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 Oh, I should have bought more waters. Whoops. Oh well.
Oh, you man.
Fire salt, baby.
All right.
Poison arrow, baby. Insect. Oh, I needed 3. Okay, good thing I already had one then. Shell pollen 3. Good thing I got it. Awesome.
All right. All right.
Good night. I wish you pleasant dreams.
What?
Okay. Like half an hour later, I'm finally ready to progress to the rest of the game.
Hey, not all at once now.
Enemy approaching.
Poison arrow, baby. You need fire up. Maybe that. Great by 10%. Yeah, that's not as necessary.
Oh, hello there. Let us do our best, everyone.
Hey, not all at once now. Hey, not all at once now.
Yes.
Enemy approaching.
Hey, not all at once now.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Oop, they found us. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Come. Is this really it? It seems like a dead end.
killed Excella. How dare you? Oof. Well, you know what the fuck are you doing? You can't steal items from this boss. Come on, guys. One more hit. Guys. Hank leveled up, learn new force. Excella leveled up, learn new force. Kirk leveled up. That was close. That was really close. Go, go, go. Attack, attack, attack. What? Whatever, I'll just use the items. No, he was stuck in an attack. Oh, for the love of fuck, someone save Kirika. Oh, you retards. I agree, they are pathetic. No. No. Move. What in the fuck? What in the actual fuck is happening here? Yeah, don't let me move you. Don't let me move you ever. I actually cannot believe this is fucking happening right now. What the fuck is this shit? There. Fuck's sakes. Arena leveled up. Arena tuning ranked up. So tuning ranked up. That was an extra 5 minutes again, so 35 minutes, 40 minutes ahead. I think next go to Sleepy Hollows. Chapter 4. Whatever.
Is something amiss?
So now I should be able to make block confusion.
What should I do? Hey!
All right.
Hi!
Right. Date scene.
Hey,
Faster. Faster. I'm not doing your quest.
come take a look.
Hey there.
Hello there.
Yay, giant weapon.
It's all good stuff here.
Good work.
Make me run all the way around again. Oh no, he spawned me here. Okay.
Okay.
It's some courtesy. Right, yeah, gotta do a few more runs around first. Okay. But I'm not gonna get that many feathers. Burp! No, I don't care.
Excuse me. Care for a song?
Giant fist. Eat that giant fist. Although maybe I don't, because I think I have all the tunings I want. You just give me an avian talent, don't you? That's not worth coming up here for, is it? Oh, that was a previous one.
All right.
Hello. Hey.
Got to run around the city twice. Sucks.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey there.
Right, first kill the monster, then go to the hollows.
Hey there.
You want me to kill the dragon? What am I getting for that? Oh, well, that's not really worth anything. That's level 23, that's good.
Enemy approaching.
Fucking chickens. Oh, hey, Strum isn't here this time. Okay. Well, whatever.
Enemy approaching. Enemy approaching. Come.
Are you gonna attack me? No, I guess they're not. It's all over there now.
I don't want to do that again.
Oh, giant fist. Okay, good. Just gotta check. Yeah, we're going back there.
Yeah.
Oh, I grab water while I'm here.
Got it.
Enemy approaching.
How about no approaching?
Hey, not all at once now.
Oh, darn.
This is it. And so it ends.
Yeah.
Turning ranked up.
Got it.
Sure. Try it out. I'll stick with that. And I'll keep you as a band. I will keep the earth. So that's what I want to try this time. Increase lightning damage, adds lightning attack. Resonating with female characters. Good to have, but I'm not using you in this run. It's dark, shining, earth, and earth. Oh no, actually. Two darks. Huh. Or if we go to the C score. I want to try that though, keep it on. I think you're fine right now. No, I'll spend it. I'm here, might as well spend it.
Come back anytime.
Do I have enough bowl bombs for you yet? No. I don't even want the fish oil.
Did you need something? Welcome, you pick. This one, thanks.
Okay, that's all good.
This one, thanks.
I can make block confusion now.
Have a nice day. How's it going?
Okay. 8.
So let's see if Scarlet can do it. Looks like she might just barely hold on here.
Yeah, somehow, some way, she narrowly held that, but of course she had to use her workers to defend there.
Yeah. And that took away the lead that she had.
Yeah, things are balanced out. I think
Much
right,
closer.
Right now, Armani still has the opportunity to initiate fights on the map a little bit more easily. Also, remember that Scarlet needs to remake a decent amount of her drones. You can see her main base is not really mining.
Honestly, she might want to attack. She does have that one additional attack upgrade that finished, and that makes a pretty darn big difference, you know?
Yeah. Well, right now Scarlet is not using Nidus Tech. She's also getting the armor upgrade, so maybe she won't actually attack for a little bit.
Yeah, as she drones up, that definitely
Whenever you see a player start an upgrade like that, you have to think, all right, well, they're not going to do anything for a while, or otherwise, why would they be upgrading this?
If you're going to go try to kill your opponent in a situation like this where your economy's hurt, it's not like you need the +1 armor upgrade just in case your attack doesn't work.
Yeah,
It's
just in
not-
case it fails, later on you're going to have less stuff with more armor.
Yeah. It's not going to help you out.
What? I thought for a second, I was like, he missed the changeling. That's too bad. Now, Scarlet's going to expand out again. She's confident that if Armani tries to attack into her, she'll be fine. We don't see an expansion, or a fourth base, I should say, for Armani.
Yeah,
So
no,
waiting
not
to
as of
see.
yet.
The threat of a Nidus attack again is very real.
Don't forget, even though Armani ended up killing a decent amount of drones over on Scarlet's side, she had more drones for longer.
That's
so
right.
that is a big deal. The earlier you lose them, the more it impacts you. And you can see that kind of being shown here as Scarlet shoots ahead a bit as far as the supply goes.
Now, both players have drawn up slightly more. We have the fourth base starting here for Armani. I wonder if we're going to have Balin drops again coming up here. You know, there's not a lot stopping Scarlet from doing it.
Yeah, I guess, just making the banelings and sending them over, but the game is slow enough that I think you can't expect that to work again.
Well, here we go.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a
drop.
roach drop.
It's going to have a little bit more staying power, but
Roaches are funny like this because, you see them a lot of times taking fights in big groups, but they take a while to kill. So when you send 4 roaches over here, it's a headache for the other side to deal with it. And by the way, Armani's counterattacking. I don't see anything coming back here to help defend.
well, this is actually doing a lot better, right? Already a queen dead, already 8 drones dead as well. I don't think that Armani's army is big enough to do anything here, especially in that choke.
I'm a little bit shocked to see Armani just move out here. This is easily sealed off by Scarlet. Oh, hold on. Scarlet just moved here? All right. Both of these areas, it's too tight of a bottleneck for Scarlet to actually come in and do any damage. Now, there's a Nidus number coming down here. Some good splitting here by Armani. By the way, worker count again. Scarlet back up to 64. Armani down to 42. So we have a similar situation to what we had earlier. Scarlet needs to hold off the attack, and she'll be in a good spot. But Armani, positionally, has a really, really good setup. He's hitting in 3 different locations at once.
All right, moving up right now. Armani trying to get that damage on, but a gigantic flank coming in from Scarlet. Her army is just bigger. Her economy is bigger. Her upgrades are better. Armani, though, is attacking multiple locations at once.
Armani's going to guard the ramp so that nothing else can get up there and start dismantling the main base here. We see the spawning pool under attack. Scarlet may try to just force a fight up here. You can see that the angling of a lot of this is not favorable here for Scarlet. But she might just have enough. She should have a superior upgrade here as well with that armor. That's it. She did it. She held it. She wins game 1. That was a great match.
Nice close kind of back and forth there, but Scarlet did seem to have an edge for the majority of that game. Armani pulled the trigger with that night, is unable to finish her though.
Are we going to have a pretty epic macro game like we had in game 1?
Yeah, it's a good question. Charlotte's very. I was actually surprised with how drone heavy they both were.
Yeah, we actually don't get that very often at all.
It's not very often.
Especially not in Zerg vs. Zergs with Korean players.
No, exactly.
They like
If
to
you're going to
fight.
see people make nothing but drones, go watch the European server.
The StarCraft 1 spirit, yeah, is still there of short Zerg vs. Zerg games. So cool to have a macro game here in GSL. Everdream will be our game for game number 2, our macro game number 2.
All right. I mean, Scarlet looked better in that first game. so I'm feeling it. All right, game 2's ready. Scarlet versus Armani continues on.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해볼까?
Now we have early game ZVZ where you watch the production tab until someone builds something that's not a drone. I wonder how Prince will do against one of these two. I'm really excited for that match. That'll be the losers match, of course. It'll really come down to how Prince's PBZ is. Yeah. We've seen a lot of Protoss dying. Yeah. Well, he had really good planning against Morrow, and that was the matchup I was most confident Prince would be the weakest at, simply because Morrow manhandles.
Well, you went the wrong direction to find me.
What is this doing on your shoe rack? Did you put it there?
Oh. Farm of the bitch, eh?
Wow. Wow. Well, this song can't say from there.
I guess it was there.
players so often. But look, he looked really good, and even though I think there's going to be some sense of disappointment that he basically could have beaten Mario for his first match debuting in GSL and then didn't. I still think he's probably riding a high, saying, "Whoa, wait a minute! I actually look like a really good GSL player. It looks like I actually belong here."
Yeah.
So maybe he'll be feeling confident going into Game 2, maybe Series 2 for him.
All right. Well, nothing out of the ordinary as of yet. Both players going for speed.
Oh, what am I doing?
Droning up. A couple lanes. A bit of scouting done, perhaps.
So ZBZ again, it can go
No
in
comments,
so many
no
different
comments.
directions depending on what tech you want to do, how much you want to macro up versus how much you want to attack. Zerg has this very straightforward feature about it where you can't be both macroing and then attacking. I mean, it's more of a Protoss and Terran are kind of like a manual drive, and Zerg is like a stick sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're shifting into only making drones. We're going to shift out of that. We're going to make attack units do this. We're going to shift back into drones.
Certainly true.
Where you know, for instance, Protoss and Terran, they could be making an SCV or a probe and be making out of their other structures.
Worker production is a lot simpler in that regard.
Yeah,
For sure.
you're kind of making those workers along with everything else, and then you eventually stop. And if you lose more workers, you'll make more workers. But
That's
I
how
have
you
not
show if you're a great
before.
Zerg player is knowing when to stop droning. It's
Yes.
one of the biggest questions. Like, remember when Immortal pushes were really feared about a year ago?
sure.
And it just came down to like, okay, how many drones can you actually fit out before you have to prepare for this?
Yeah, and you know, it's another funny feature of when you see players who are Protoss or Terran try to play Zerg, is they don't stop making drones.
They drone at the wrong times. Yeah.
It's really funny. Yeah,
You
it's
ever
always
seen such big economy Zergs in your life?
yeah. In the 22 years of StarCraft being out, this has always been one of the like, kind of funny quirks of seeing someone switch over. Is just not really knowing how to do this
Yeah.
thing.
Too few or too many.
Yeah,
It never
yeah.
feels quite right.
Yeah.
All right, we do have some lings out there right now. A few Banes being made. Layer on the way for Armani.
And this is a great Ling scout here. Armani, just like Game 1, gets the Lings inside the main. And even things like just counting how many gases are taken are essential.
Oh, yes. And seeing that no layer is on the way, that's kind of a big deal as well.
Yeah. A Roach Warren's been placed down here. We have more Lings coming in here for Scarlet, barely killing that drone and then getting back out.
Good little pick off there. Armani going for +1 melee. See, I think Armani will probably throw down a Spire.
Scarlet with a pretty interesting mid-game attack here. Keep in mind that 2 Banelings will blow up their Banelings. Any number of their Banelings. So there's always this weird dance you have of you want to have 1 or 2 Lings attack their Baneling because if you kill that, it's
Check and make sure it's still going. We are still live, right? Oh, I didn't click the live button. Of course, that's why I wouldn't see that. Okay, can I beat Marion? And fucking what's his name? Only one chicken. Huh. Ooh, nice. Where are the rest of the slimes? What's going on here? Why is there only 4 slimes spawning at a time? What is this? There's supposed to be way more. I must have glitched this fight or something. What? There's only 5 at a time. There's supposed to be like 15 of them. Well, this is gonna take fucking ever like this. That is definitely not anywhere near as efficient. Okay. Some stuff anyways. Leveled up, leveled up. Leveled up. Wait, so everyone leveled up now? What's going on here? 30! Okay. What are we gonna get? Hump, Strum, Air Monsters, Twin Head, Fallen Season, Statue, Cactus, Bird. Yay. No, keep going.
Come.
This can be trouble.
That is just a troll.
Here. Come. This weather is invigorating.
Hey, Gumi, what do you want? Cracked skull, burning cook.
All right, I'm counting on you. How's it going?
Oh, Yuma. Oh, Yuma.
Very nice.
How's it going?
Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Whoops. What is that? Oh, connect.
Yuma.
Ah, I spilled some seeds.
It's late. I suppose I should sleep. What?
I gotta make items. Yes. I can only make one of them. Uh-oh. I gotta get one more octopot.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Only two? Crap. I've also got to buy more water.
Ah, you're awake.
One more octopot, please.
I'll take you all on.
I'll show you the power.
Hey guys, back you up.
Well, that didn't seem to do much. Holy shit, Excella died. Oh well.
figured.
What? Anyone just died. Oh well. No, 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 you stay away from me. Come on! How much defense do you have? Magic defense. Octopus pot. And an enduring fire, how cute.
Welcome, take your pick. This one, thanks. This one, thanks. Have a nice day. Bye.
Burp.
Joe? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Alright, all set.
Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. I see. Need something?
Why are you participating in this conversation? You are in a bad mood. Turn your back and bend. What? What the fuck was that about?
Oh, hello there. Enemy approaching. Enemy approaching. Come.
This weather is invigorating.
Enemy approaching.
Yeah! Hey, not all at once now.
why I've missed that all this time.
I'll take you all on. Sounds like a plan.
Oop, they found us. Oop, they found us. Enemy approaching.
And maxed on heal miss, am I?
Hey, not all at once now. Got it.
Oh, I can only have 3 max? Well, that sucks. Or maybe it's 5 max. Right, okay, I gotta put some other stuff on. Better defense. That's really good.
Let us begin. This is the sound of the soul. We can do it.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't be careless.
Sounds like a plan.
Are you prepared?
Like that? Show's over. Sign you up.
Are you prepared?
Try and look. Thanks. Needed that. Try and look. This ought to do the trick. This ought to do the trick. Try and look. Blast off.
I'll show you my power.
Excellent. That was over super quick. Oh, and I forgot to change the Japanese again for this scene. I want to hear this in Japanese.
can't just drop. But still. No, I can't just abandon Mary. When I think about her having, maybe this wouldn't have meant as much if it happened before you rescued me. But I can't just let this go. Not now that I know about the outside world. Now I know how it feels to have friends and support. I want to share that joy with Marion. I want to save Marion, like Sonia saved me. So please, I promise I'll come back.
What the hell, Yuma? You just dump a list of demands on us like that? I never figured you for the selfish type.
What? Magnum!
No, Sonia, I gotta speak my mind here.
I know it's selfish, but
You shut up too. Everyone just shut up and listen for a sec. Telling us we gotta let you go after her. So, what, you just decided for us that we're not going? You really think you can tell us to stand here and watch you charge in on your own? Huh? We're all going, you heroic little dumbass. Right, guys?
Of course, I'm coming too. You can't go without us. I will fight at your side as well.
See? What did I tell you? So, any objections?
no, of course not. Thank you all so much.
Well,
Oop, they found us.
Asturias! Sí, sí!
A worthy foe.
Nope. LOL.
Oop, they found us.
A worthy foe.
Oh no! Ah! Ah!
Pay attention. I will defend. This is it.
Okay.
Enemy approaching.
That could have been way worse.
Enemy approaching. Watch out, everyone.
No! No, I didn't touch you!
Oop, they found us. Oh, this is a nasty one. Oop, they found us.
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Did you really have to kill the music at the best part?
Come. Come.
No! No! Oh no! Everyone's dead now. Just let everyone die. How did you miss?
it's up to you.
I shall be your opponent. I'll take your word.
Hey, not all at once now.
You're fine.
Hey, not all at once now.
Oop, they found us. Enemy approaching.
A worthy foe.
Yeah, you just Just stand there, don't do anything. Bang, bang. The fuck?
This ought to do the trick. Show's over. Take that.
Where'd he go? What the fuck? How are we still losing? How is everyone dead? Everyone fucking died. What? Shitty rats.
Okay. Showtime.
Stay on top. I'll treat your wounds.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Stay on top. I have a mission.
Okay, well, so much for trying to be greedy and gain one more level.
Here we go. Sounds good.
Oh, why was that turn so high? No wonder it was so loud.
Hey, not all at once now.
Okay, hardest fight in the game. Let's go.
Hey, not all at once now.
No, you weren't supposed to see me. Okay. Damn it, Kirika! Everyone's level 24, he's level 36. I got fire too, bitch! Joshin, that's his name. Holy fuck, they're all confused. Even though I have fucking anti-confuse equipped on them. How? 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 Where is Agnum? What the fuck? Why are you fighting the illusion? Get this guy. Get this guy. Wow, he runs really slow. Okay, he's poisoned. Good poison damage. Fuck. Oh, Arena. You're attacking the wrong fucking thing. Not enough power, but he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Everyone keep healing. Kira can heal herself. Oh. Oh. No, they didn't get the XP. Only 1,500? Okay, I guess that's acceptable. Just to get it done, killed faster. Leveled up learning force, leveled up learning force. Tuning ranked up.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Sure. Okay.
Come take a look.
Up! Ran into the wall. No. I'm not doing that right now.
Okay. Okay. Hey there.
Come take a look. Hi. Good day. What's on your mind?
Who the fuck still has any force? No, thank you.
Enemy approaching. It's nice out. Oops, they found us.
Hey, not all at once now.
Oops, they found us.
Hey, not all at once now.
Target confirmed.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Target confirmed.
You winning?
Yes.
Target confirmed. Look, they found us.
I got to the first part of the story where I have to grind. There's only like 3 hours into the game. So I can't get back to the boss.
Target confirmed.
Hey, not all at once now. Hey, not all at once now.
Target confirmed.
Hey, not all at once now. Hey, not all at once now.
Target confirmed. Enemy approaching. Target confirmed. Look, they found us. Okay, let's go. Target confirmed. Enemy approaching.
Hey, not all at once now.
Mm-hmm.